Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is going to be a reading for water signs, a love reading for water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energies. Please like, share, subscribe if the reading does resonate. May or may not resonate, but I offer personals. The link to the website will be down in the description. Let's see what's going on, water signs. I keep hearing lucky, luckies, lucky. I'm seeing lucky spelled with an I-E instead of a Y though. Ooh, it looks like family is the priority. You might be in a long-term relationship and not know it, or about to get in one and not know it. You may be fantasizing about having one, but you already have one and don't know it. I think you have already met your life partner. You potentially have already met somebody that you plan to spend forever with, or somebody that wants to spend forever with you. I'm hearing soulmate by Mac Miller. So somebody may feel like they are destined to be with you. You are destined to be together. Um, but there are losses that this energy is experiencing or has to experience, or both of you are experiencing at this moment, that are tied into your family or current relationships. So you and your soulmate or your life partner may both be taken at the moment, or in situations to where you have to kind of work yourselves out of them before you can work yourself into something new. So it does feel like people that you both are connected to for the rest of your lives. So maybe husbands, wives, baby mamas, baby daddies, people that you will have lifelong ties to, or say if it's a partner that you do business with or something, like it's something like that that feels like a really big factor, to where moving and the truth about this situation is coming out. Somebody seems like they're ready to just take this action, and moving feels like a really big factor, especially if I keep hearing two stories, something like that, and a tale of two cities. Is that it was the best of times, it was the worst of times? Or is that, I think that's a tale of two cities. So it definitely is coming across to me as if there's this opportunity that will be presented. And it feels like the opportunity comes with the option to give up everything that you're familiar with and end the karmic cycle, or to wait around for something or someone that you're in love with and is in love with you, but you're not sure if it's actually going to manifest physically. So you have an opportunity to where it's almost like business first. It's not love, or at least not that romantic head over heels feeling, right? But the loyalty is there, the commitment, the dedication, right? And the financial stability. And then there's another opportunity where it's like infatuation. I am deeply in love with you. You're deeply in love with me, you know? But it feels like you may not know what decision to make once you get to this point. And there's going to be someone who may try to pressure you into making a decision that is best for them instead of yourself. And that's where the red flags will start to fly, because you'll notice that you don't really have any obligation to this person. And they'll try to make it feel like you do. What about me? What about this? What about that? But this energy seems narcissistic, or they are attached to a narcissist that they let control their life, possibly their finances. So they listen to this energy, they take this person's advice, or they have been taking the advice of a narcissist, and now they are realizing this narcissist has gotten them kicked out of your life, just like they have been. So it feels like you are making room, big space, for somebody very big, or for a very big relationship. Okay. And this entity Possible earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, is not about to play with you. This person has already made up their mind that you are their move. This is their next move. This is their next mission. You are their next project. And they won't take no for an answer. They look very bully like. They look very aggressive, but not in a volatile manner. This is more of, I get what I want because I know who I am. This energy don't play. And this is somebody that others are afraid of. They are very intimidated by this person, especially if they're very well known or huge in stature, like big in size. This is really interesting to me because you manifested this. It's like something, like you may have had dreams about this situation, about this person, about these people, or it's like some type of premonition is already taking place, or maybe you got a reading or something that told you that this was going to happen. I don't know, but it feels like destiny is a really big factor in whatever is going on here. Destiny, the teen, dating, and I heard dating apps and dating online dating. Yeah, I don't be doing that now. So it honestly, I don't think that's not Cancers. I'll say that. I don't know about the other water signs, especially Scorpio. I can see them doing that shit, but Cancer, we ain't really getting down with that type of shit. We too cautious to be online dating and meeting people off the internet and shit. But it's coming across to me as if somebody has been watching you on the internet, possibly watching your social media or something, and they're finally ready to speak up. Kellum, Callum. There could be definitely like a mix something. Especially if like McDon, Mac, something like that may be a factor. This energy look crazy as hell. Crazy as hell, but they are obsessed with you, okay? And this energy seems like they've been watching for a long time, but they're obsessed and angry because they aren't getting your attention. It's almost as if like they're doing things to try to like let you know like, hey, I'm watching you, I'm looking, but you may not be taking the bait or may not even be paying this shit any mind or even notice it. So I think this energy is not about to play. Like, I know you see me. You know what I mean? Like, they gonna come at you. Like, I know you see me. And at that point, it's almost like, whoa. You know what I mean? Like, whatever is happening here, I think your mouth is about to be on the floor about how serious somebody is about eliminating options for you or making things work with you or for you. Sagittarius is here. Leo is here. Aquarius is here. Gemini is here. Cancer. And the crazy thing is, Cancer don't even look like they're sexually active at the moment. That's the wildest part. Pisces is feeling freaky. Scorpio seems very oral at the moment. Let's see what's going on, y'all, because love is in the air. Love is in the air. Mix or mizzed, something like that. And then I heard like Les Mis, like the play. This is really interesting. Cancer. All right. Impatience. You've been acting a fool. Or your attitude has been real shitty, been real moody, Cancer. It's coming across to me as if it's because you're pulled thinly. You're in a place to where it's just like you may be kind of feeling as if you have a foot in one life and a foot in another life, or kind of in a space to where it's like damned if I do, damned if I don't, or you have a decision to make, and this decision feels like it is going to help you consolidate. Your emotions are a wreck. And it honestly feels like it's more of pain than anything. Like somebody who is realizing that they've invested into the wrong people, places, and things, and can't get over the fact that they invested in these people, places, or things. It just seems like now the healing comes in. because there's a new opportunity here, especially if there's like a pastor or preacher, somebody that's like a religious figure or very spiritual person, or somebody that is very interested in you because of your beliefs or the way that you speak, literally the way that you talk, your voice even. Somebody is not playing. Okay? Um Jamal, Jamar, Jamar, Gmar, Jimmer, Jamer, anything like that. This person is like longing for this love, longing for this relationship. Like they are smiling ear to ear, and it is so cute. Like I'm seeing somebody blushing. I'm seeing teddy bears and roses. Like somebody may send this person these things anonymously or do these things being loving. It may be like secret admirer stuff. Mirror, Mayor, Meyer, anything like that. This is going to get somebody's full attention. Whatever is happening here, especially if breakfast or food, dining or something like that is a factor with this stuff, this looks really significant. As it's coming across to me as if somebody is, oh, this is crazy. It's like somebody has been in a family or had a baby or a child, but not with this person that's interested in them. And they've had to stay away, like be off limits because of this. But now it feels like the coast is clear. Whatever is happening, it's like this energy is like, oh yeah, shit, I'm about to go ahead and you feel me? And it honestly feels like a really good thing, you know, especially if like a R name is significant here, a P name may be significant here, or F, and J, G, that sound. And I keep hearing hog or hawk, something like that. There may be like a somebody that's very shy, but very, like I said, very well known, very big, big social status, kind of major. Like they seem like they are very shy deep down inside, or very shy around you, and they don't understand it. Like, like this is like I'm a thug, you know what I mean? And that don't have to be literally, but this energy is like I'm a G. Like, why the fuck am I shy around you? Why are my knees buckling around you? Like, what is this? But in my opinion, it's because this entity knows that this is a soulmate. They know that, they can feel it, and it's kind of like they're afraid to accept that because they're in a relationship, or you're in a relationship, or both of y'all are in relationships. Especially if a Taurus Virgo is a factor. Y'all, it's all kinds of suitors here, but the earth energies feel like they're the ones that are serious. Like everybody else was, well, Aries looks serious too. But it feels more of like competitive energy versus cool, calm, collected. This is what I'm choosing, you know? Not like I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna take it, you're mine. It's not that. It's I want you and I'm about to prove that. Period. It ain't nothing else to it. You don't have to ask any questions. It's one of those situations to where, like, if you have to question if somebody is interested in you, they're probably not. You know what I mean? If they're not reaching out, if they're not being attentive to you, they are not interested at all. And it feels like this is one of those situations where you will not have to question whether this energy is interested or not, because they're going to prove it. They know that they're going to prove it, especially if there's like a Mar, Jamar, J Mar, or something like that. This feels like a really big factor. Somebody is not fucking playing. They know, like, they do not want to let this opportunity go. They do not want to see this person leave their life. So they're going to find a way to stop being cheap, or find a way to get the message to this person, to contact this person, to talk to them about how they feel. Especially if I'm seeing straight jackets, like literal, like dang, y'all, what they call them suits. Y'all, I can't think of what they call them suits, but like a straight jacket though, like it's the whole suit though, like somebody that's been in this suit, um or somebody that feels like you are that suit for them. You keep them from going crazy, you keep them from spazzing, or you have some type of superpower to know when they are moving into that state. And it feels like they want to come to you and be that energy as well. But it feels like you may have multiple people, probably about 3 suitors and a scrub. And the scrub feels like somebody that you already know, somebody that already tried to talk to you, somebody that dismissed the fuck out of you, treated you like shit, made you feel like shit. Okay, Cancer? So it seems like it's your turn to play. It's your turn to enjoy life. It's your turn to explore your options. And it's not very Cancerian, because even when we are just dating someone, we're typically loyal to that person that we're dating. Excuse me, if we're really into them. Like, and it's a gift and a curse for Cancer. Like, we don't really like to sleep around. We're not really into sleeping with multiple people at the same time. We're not into dating multiple people. We look for long-term relationships. That's just our shit. That's just how we're built, you know? So it feels like somebody is understanding that. They're seeing that. And they've gotten all this fuckery out their system. So they know that they can come to you as a full grown, mature spouse or partner. And I love that. Somebody just is going to be pissed that they're doing this, especially if there's a Dexter, Deeter, Deader, Dater, anything like that. That's a factor here, because they know that this person has wanted you the whole time, but they may have been dating this person's um, family member or something like that. It's like somebody hates you because they know that somebody is into you, somebody really wants you, and they have to kind of cut somebody off to get to you. And it feels like this person and the other person's family member, the person they were with, family member or something, do business together or work together or do something so where they're still connected. And it may be a problem, or this energy may act like it's going to be a problem, but you know, as these feel like divine masculines, they'll have to accept it, you know? They'll just have to accept it. Somebody is kind of in a space where they're like, well, shit, you don't want her or him, so you feel me? And they're coming to claim their prize. It just feels like big T, bitty, big T, something like that is a really big factor here. It just seems like somebody is still stalking this person as they potentially move into this relationship or get a ring put on their finger. But it's because they wanted this person. They just weren't mature enough to be loyal, faithful, or committed at that moment. Scorpio. I heard Can You, and then Sexy Can I by Ray J. All right, Scorpio, you may not be giving out any. You holding out? It's coming across to me as if you are being real stuck up, bougie, not really talking, giving people the silent treatment, kind of moving yourself into a place to where you want this karmic relationship to end. It feels like you've been in a long-term third-party relationship. Whether you are the third party or this other person is the third party, I don't know. You know, you put the shoe on whatever foot. But this has been a long-term third party relationship, especially if there's an Angela or Angelique, Jelena, Jaylena, Jelly, Jaylee, Jayla, anything like that. That's a factor in this equation. And it feels like this energy knows that they've been the third party, but they were okay with being a third party because they knew that they would hurt your feelings by being in the background. It's almost as if somebody wanted to intentionally talk to somebody, sleep with somebody, because they knew that this was your partner or this person was interested in you, or vice versa. You could have done this to somebody, you know, having conversations with this person to be able to link up, meet up, just to be able to try to entice them, especially with oral sex. This feels like a really big factor. But it feels like this, like herpes or like breakouts, outbreaks, I should say, are a really big factor here. So please be mindful of what is going on or who you're giving oral sex to or receiving it from, because these entities look sick. They have incurable STDs from what I can see, and they're not trustworthy or disclosing their status with others. So Gemini, Libra's here, Scorpio is here. It feels like they all had sex with the same person and contracted this disease from the same person, the same party. You know, that's why I said it's a third party relationship. It's like everybody's been sleeping with this person, and this one person is spreading this disease to multiple people. And these energies look like they know that they have this shit, but they're carrying themselves like bad bitches instead of carrying themselves, you know what I mean, like ladies. So it's kind of like they're still kind of pretending that they don't have this shit, or still kind of like, it's almost like being delusional. I'll be completely honest, trying to kind of like block this out because it's too painful to think about or accept, but it's the truth. This is a reality that somebody has to accept, you know, because they have the potential to cause other people losses if they don't accept this, you know, especially if dar, dare, d, anything like that is a factor here. This energy is sick as hell, and they know that they're sick, and they are steady passing this mess to other people. This is not right. Like, whatever is going on here, this shit is not right. It's like something is going on with this person's lips, you know, and whatever is on their lips, it feels like they may hide this shit or cover it up, or like, oh, it's a cold sore. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Get the fuck on with this shit, y'all. Like, it's the herpes virus that I'm seeing through this reading for Scorpio. So please be mindful of that, because I don't give a fuck how good this person look. Ain't nobody worth catching no incurable STD from. You get what I'm saying? Like, love yourself enough to not fuck with this person on that type of level if you know that they on that type of time, you know? Like, ain't no dick in the world that good. Ain't no twat in the world that good. Like, I would never, fuck no. You feel me? And somebody is just sitting here letting this person give them STDs, or give them incurable shit, and they're still in love with this motherfucker, still trying to have sex with them, still trying to connect with them. And this is just crazy to me. And Aries may be a really big factor in this equation, because they look so fucking mad, especially if there's a Daniel or Danielle. They look mad as hell. But this energy looks like they've been committing fraud in somebody's family's name, especially if siblings are a really big factor in this equation. They look like they're targeting these people or this person. Graduation parties, graduation attire may be a factor here. Yeah. Scorpio, yeah, this is sneaky and weird. Somebody, it's almost like, because this energy has this disease, they're like, if I give this to this person, then they'll be with me forever. They'll stay with me forever, because it's like, if I got it and you got it, where else you gonna go? But this entity is going to leave and start passing this shit to other people, or has the potential to leave and pass it to other people. Like I said, there are other people that they're having sex with, and this all looks very unsafe. Everything that's going on here looks completely unsafe, and everybody is getting the disease. It's like Oprah of STDs. You get an STD, you get an STD. You feel me? That's what's going on in Scorpio's lives. This shit gotta go. This is too much. This is too much. A Libra may be really significant in this equation, because this may be the person that's the whistleblower. Like, fuck no. You know what I mean? Like, no, this person has herpes. They have fucking herpes, and you need to watch yourself. Flat out. Flat out. A Libra may be the one that's like, fuck no. Leo is here also. Pisces. I'm hearing doing too much. Moneybag Yo. Pisces, why you so sad? What's going on? You look like you in your feelings, or you got somebody in their feelings, especially if you won't talk to them. Are you ignoring a Scorpio, or did a Scorpio hurt your feelings? As it's coming across to me, is if you keep playing this role of the background, like you keep playing a role of the shadow in others' lives, like you're not their main thing, you know what I mean? But you may be presenting yourself as if you are their main thing, but you're really the side piece, or somebody that this energy is kind of like not really taken seriously. So it looks like it's time to get into a real relationship, or move into a situation with someone that actually is serious, because you kind of are very serious about your love life, but you're very serious about isolating yourself too. And this ends a karmic cycle in your life. There are rumors of STDs here in your life also. And it honestly feels like Wilson, Willie, Williams, anything like that is a factor that's tied into this situation. It honestly looks like you may have been having sex with somebody that others know some very nasty things about, or others are aware of this energy, and they look at you funny for having sex with this person, or for connecting with this energy sexually. You're being seen as a hoe, Pisces. And it honestly looks like you're being seen like that, because it looks like pregnancy is a really big factor. Like somebody who is trying to determine who the father of their child is, or somebody who is trying to hide who the father of their child is. Something like that is a really big factor. Like, it feels like somebody who's trying to like keep the truth from coming out, keep the truth from getting exposed, or somebody who's in a situation to where they need to find out the truth. And it's who is their child's father. So it feels like somebody is being left in the cold. Possible Gemini, but it's because they aren't trustworthy. Like, this is somebody that you can really build with, but this energy seems like they're doing things that are counterproductive to the work that's been put in here. So it's like we did all this building just for you to tear this shit down. But it feels like it got tore down when the truth came out. So there's an apology here, especially if somebody wants to make up with someone that they have a child or children with, or someone wants to help another. Because it seems like somebody who's been getting used or who's been taken advantage of in different ways by people that are like, I'm your friend, I fuck with you, you can trust me. You know, you finally will have a person in your life who won't bring conflict or drama, or a tribe of people who actually feel like family, like a unit. And it's definitely like necessary to stop associating with people that you do not trust, because you have friends that are pure hoes, friends that will fuck your man, your woman. You have friends, or you are that friend that will fuck somebody's man or woman. You get what I'm saying? And because of that, you're being seen as shady as shit. Like, whatever you got going on, Pisces, you are being seen as if you will do anything for sexual attention or anything to get you some. Or anybody can tell you anything and they can have your little swap, you know? So it feels like you kind of are going to, like, I'm getting like you know those old vending machines that had the bubble gum balls in it and stuff, and or like little like open pieces of M&Ms, one of those. And it's like no matter how many coins you put in it, the candy is just gonna keep coming out, keep coming out. And it's almost like nickel. You know, all just put a quarter in it, just put a nickel in it, and then you can get some pussy. You get what I'm saying? And I'm only saying that because this feels like a feminine energy. It seems like somebody who's kind of been in the space to where they've been bragging about how easy someone is, and it feels like their family, friends, and associates are approaching this person because they know. So it just looks like you may be friends with somebody who actually is using you, or allowing their family, friends, and associates to use you sexually or to target you sexually. And I don't like that, especially if this energy maybe somebody that's acting like they really fuck with you. Af, half, or have, something like that. It's coming across to me as if you're being watched. You're being watched, but you're being watched because of your ass, you know? I'm hearing tip drill. Like, whatever is going on here, somebody is looking at somebody's butt or looking at somebody's body and not really giving a fuck what they look like, not caring nothing else about them, not giving a fuck about getting to know them, nothing. But they'll act like they are in love with this person, and Pisces is going to fall back in love with this fake ass reality. So Pisces, please watch yourself. Don't be stupid. Don't be Pisces, you know? Because as a Cancer, I know we be in love real quick. But don't be dumb. Because Pisces, y'all be woozy. Like, we Cancers, we at least got caution before the shit. Like, y'all really just be like, oh yeah, I'm in love tonight. You know? And it feels like it's one of those situations, at least female Pisces. It feels like it's one of those situations to where it's like, you may be head over heels in love with somebody that just wants to fuck. You may be head over heels in love with somebody that is just a fling or just going to be in your life temporarily. So I don't know who you sat on the back burner for this life or for this lifestyle, but it's almost like you had somebody that would have like kissed the ground that you walked on, and it's like you stopped fucking with this person to go after what? Like, to go after who? And it feels like somebody that wouldn't even hold the door open for you type shit. Wouldn't even, like, you know what I mean? Remember your fucking birthday. Give a fuck about none of that shit. So be mindful of this, Pisces, because you keep trading in these things thinking that you're trading them in for newer, brand new models or something better. But in reality, you don't realize what you're getting, you know? And it just seems like you're attracting a very dark, dangerous, nasty ass energy. Possible Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius is here. I keep hearing Aries, but I don't have it. So just keep those in mind, especially if you are around somebody that smokes cigarettes. Please keep this in mind. This energy is evil. They are toxic. They are very jealous of you in your life, okay, or possibly your relationship. And this energy seems like they're going to do things behind the scenes to try to make your partner hate you or hate this relationship. So if your partner started cheating on you, if your partner started dogging you out, if your partner started to play you, if your partner started to talk to other people or whatever, it's because of this person in the background. And the crazy thing about it is that this energy seems like they're a fucking liar. Like they're a habitual liar, and they seem like they try to convince this person who is interested in you to not take you seriously. So they're distancing themselves emotionally and they feel guilty about it. But in my opinion, it feels like they'll start to see the truth, because the reality is they got this advice from somebody who actually is interested in you, actually is into you. And I think that's wild. So like this person is like, oh no, don't take him or her seriously, don't fuck with him or her, but behind your back they having conversations with somebody else like, yeah, she bad as fuck, yeah, I like him, I'm into him or her, whatever. And it's like, but the other party knows that this person misadvised you, so they don't feel this shit, especially if Tisha or Tisha is a factor. This energy seems like they're giving bad advice romantically because they're a hater. They're gossiping, they're messy, they're a snake, and you can see the evil energy all over them no matter how old they are. This energy wants to throw a rock and hide their hand. They gossip about people. They try to ruin people's love lives and relationships behind their back, and that's what they've done. And now what's coming across to me is if nobody knows where this bullshit came from, or nobody wants to address where the bullshit came from, but it's right from this person. Tisha, Tasha, Taja, anything like that. Tyra, Tara, anything like that. I'm telling you right now, it's like somebody is doing, I heard mysticism. They're getting readings on their family, friends, and associates. They're doing readings on their family, friends, and associates and trying to pretend that they're not doing it. And it's coming across to me as if now, like this energy may even act like they're not into tarot. They don't like tarot. They're not into any of this type of stuff. They're not into, you feel me? But yes, they are. They're deep into it. And they're definitely watching and learning and listening and studying. But they're doing it silently because they don't want anyone else to know. And they're doing readings or getting readings on their family, friends, and associates, their lovers, whatever. And the lover seems like they may find out that this person is doing it and not feel it and may cut this energy off. So this is a really big factor. If somebody finds out that you do magic or spells, or if they find out that you get tarot readings or do tarot readings or whatever, they may walk away from this relationship because this is their way of spiritually protecting themselves. It seems like this is somebody that knows how to do magic, but they do magic with a very ill intent. They have a very nasty spirit. Pisces, it feels like you may be attached to a Libra who is very nasty in spirit, and their energy is rubbing off on you, or their reputation is starting to affect yours. Thank you so much, y'all.